Okay, so we said the right hand grip was the big issue, okay? Basically getting a little bit underneath, as we say, palm was facing up, okay? So if we zoom in on that there, we can just about see the sort of the edge of your left thumb, okay? So right hand a bit more underneath. Now, that's how much you've changed. You can see the difference, but it's not as if you sort of gone and moved your arm over massively, okay? You can see there's a little bit of a different gap between kind of here and here, where that's sort of a bit round there and there's a bit of a different angle in that right wrist. At least here now, there's a bit of a curvature in your right wrist where your wrist kind of curves that way. So that's more this way with my right wrist rather than that way. So that's one of the biggest things, okay? That's going to help you strike down on the golf ball, get the golf ball going up in the air in a much more efficient fashion, okay? You can see when you swing with this one, now the way you try, and just that left, just appears a bit more actually, to be fair. As you come back to the golf ball now to try and keep this club face straight, the back of your left hand you can see is almost pointing at the camera, don't it? So this part of your hand here now at the top, that bit there is almost a cricket style shot to keep the club face square. And if it didn't do that, the ball would then just literally go through your left leg. Whereas we look at this one here now, as you come back to a bit quick, as you come back to the golf club, you can strike back down, okay? Look at your left wrist now. See the difference in that position of that left hand there to there? That hand there now, that is more your top of your left forearm, and there's your knuckles there, where there's your knuckles round here. So your left hand is kind of here at impact rather than there, which means you're able to square the club face up efficiently, which means you're also able to get more power into the golf ball, okay? Just look at the angle in that to that, yeah? So that left hand image is a hand like this, really sort of tilted this way, coming in like that, creating this sort of angle here, as opposed to that. But you're starting off now more neutral, you can return back to more neutral. So the back of your left hand, the club, is in that impact bag we did last lesson, okay? Whereas before it was kind of this way. And this movement here now is just your way of not going left. But the club face is closed, he's going to go left no matter what you do, okay? And then through to a nice finished position there, up on the top. Now if we look at this one here now, both follow throughs, pretty good, okay? Nothing really changing that, okay? That's a good position you always get into, to be fair. It's just the information given to that golf ball as you swing through here now. A nice good swish. That's a great impact position there, really good. Nice strike down the golf ball, club striking the ball now going up. Lovely swing. Very, very good movement, very sort of confident rotation through. The distances you were getting there were a lot higher with the 7-iron, up to like sort of 130, 140, and going as I said, over Yoda's head. And then with the driver to get out there to almost 200 yards. Do that on a regular basis. The golf course is going to get a little bit shorter, which will make it a heck of a lot easier for you as a golfer to play golf. Okay, so work on that right hand grip. Say literally, if you're at home watching TV with a golfer, so when you're watching the Open, just put a club in your hands, just get that right hand wrist, and when you hold the club, just think, okay, open my fingers. Where's my palm facing? If the palm's facing up towards you, you're underneath too much. Are your fingers overlapping the thumb there? Then you sort of just sit down there. So the grip is basically going to go in that sort of gap there, like so. We don't want to be doing that with the right hand, because that creates then that sort of bowing action, like a bow and arrow kind of thing. So right hand wrist hit address. You can see it's a bit underneath. Might be a good idea if I just sort of zoom in on there when I send the video through to you. You could sort of screen grab that or take a photograph of that. That's what you got to try and look for that. You can just see the difference in your thumbs. This right hand thumb here now is a bit more down the grip there, okay? The V's that your thumb and forefinger are making are kind of pointing at more this, over this one sort of off to the right there. Okay, so just get a little bit more neutral in the fingers. Just helps you get that club face back to the ball square, and as a result the shots you're hitting then are going to be great. Initially I'd expect a couple that might go to the right, okay, but that's your instinct doing this, not allowing the club to sort of throw the club to the target. So.
But in time that will go.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. This movement was evolved based around the grip. Now the grip's changed, that evolves. Don't need to do it anymore now.
No.
So that will start disappearing. If the ball keeps going high right, you go, why am I going to keep going high right? I don't want to go high right. You're only trying to go high right because the ball was going low left. Okay? Make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent.